Alright guys, so I forgot to check the source code. When you go into the website www.scottgames.com and you press Ctrl U and you go into the source code, there's actually a meta content or description that says I remain. So that's a useful piece of information right there. And I'm also going to pop up the images so that you can see the image brightened up. Alright guys, so here's a brightened image of it. So as you can see, it looks golden yellow, of course, and it's got the obvious red marks near the eye and the mouth. I don't know, ligaments, muscle, we could take that into consideration. Here's another brightened up image. It's still looking yellow. Here's a brightened up image where the 3 appears on the bottom right. I guess that's to avoid confusion. It is Five Nights at Freddy's 3. We can confirm that. And yeah, here's just another image of it brightened up. So it appears to be red near the eyes and mouth. So again, I mean, I could go on to say that it is detail, because I don't want to say that it's like muscle, you know, flesh, life. So I don't want to say that it's that much of a exaggerated detail. I mean, the most I could say to confirm right now is that it's a very nice added detail to whatever the model is. Because again guys, remember when Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was having teaser images, Scott released Foxy and the Mango in a curtain next to each other, and the Mango appeared to be blue. But when you go into the actual game, when the game came out, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, the Mango was not blue, the Mango was white. So I don't know if that's the same issue that's going on here with the image that is appearing on the website. Again guys, I'm just taking into consideration every possibility because we can't always be too sure. So yeah, but going off the basis of brightening up the image, it is Golden Freddy by that aspect. But again, the lighting is terrible in these teaser images, so I wouldn't say 100%, you know, because the source code says I remain. And if Golden Freddy was the only one to remain out of the originals, there was going to be a lot of new animatronics that are going to be popping up. If Golden Freddy is the only one that remains out of the foundation of animatronics that existed in Five Nights at Freddy's 1 and 2, I guess you can say that. I don't know what approach he's going to take this time, because Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was kind of predictable, newer versions of the models, etc. But this time it's very, very different, completely different. When I thought he couldn't take a different approach, Scott takes another approach that makes no sense this time. So yeah, the 3 is there, you know, Five Nights at Freddy's 3 confirmed. The source code, remember guys, Ctrl U on his website, says I remain. And another thing is, where do we place this in the timeline? Is it after Five Nights at Freddy's 1? Is it before Five Nights at Freddy's 1? I know that we had a 30 years later in the source code. So if that was 30 years later from the original Fredbear Family's Diner, it would still be after Five Nights at Freddy's 1. In the timeline, we believe Five Nights at Freddy's 1 is at the farthest in time, but again, we actually don't even have that confirmed yet. We don't know if Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is a prequel, and we don't know if Five Nights at Freddy's 1 is a sequel to the prequel, even though the titles of the games go against that. I don't want to say anything stupid and say that it's in the past or it's in the future. I'm gonna look into that, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the source code and a brightened up image. But yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's 3 confirmed, no issues there. I'm pretty sure he's gonna give out more teaser images monthly. I think that's how we did it for Five Nights at Freddy's 2. And yeah, I'm pretty sure the game is probably going to come out, let's say April, maybe March, if he does that 1 month early thing. Alright guys, and also in the teeth or whatever, that red section in the mouth where the teeth slash fangs, we'll go with teeth, let's go with teeth. It appears to be red. So again, the bite of 1987, some people were speculating that it was Freddy in Five Nights at Freddy's 1 because there was an image with the hand marks on Freddy's face. But again, that's probably the theory that gains the least amount of evidence from this image, but I'm just throwing it out there because the red is either there for added great detail or for something even more important in detail, which again, blood, bite of 87, missing frontal lobe, that's located in the cranium. The brain contains large amounts of blood, circulation is very strong there. That's the way it works. So that's just another added detail, throwing it out there. But again, this is probably the theory that gets the least evidence out of this image. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.